What's up, friends? So yesterday was a video I made also with my eyes closed. It's literally so bright on my deck I can't look at you, so we're gonna roll with it. Plus it feels good. So yesterday I spoke about the story we tell ourselves, the limitations as well as the blessings and opportunities of telling ourselves the right story, a story that makes us feel good, leads to success and more potential in the world. And I want to go a little deeper and more specific today and talk about another aspect of self-care that's related but so important. And that is that within the story we tell ourselves, it's often, we often limit ourselves. We feel unworthy, like what we have to offer is not valuable, for example. And it's one of the most common things that we all face to some degree at some time. And what I want to propose is that that's actually narcissism. And that black hole of narcissism grows the more that we feed into that victim energy. The truth is, everything I have to share is of value. Everything you have to share is of value. Now, I'm not saying everything, but everything in the context of something that's intended to be good and helpful to another person could have value for someone in any moment potentially. So what I want to say is that rather than fall prey to that belief that you're not valuable or what you have to share is not valuable, I want to entertain and encourage you to feel into it and wake up to the fact that in the right context, in the right setting, in the right moment, every single thing you have to share could have huge value to someone else. And holding it back because of your own self-criticism, narcissism, and unconscious resistance is a mistake, and will keep you trapped and keep us limited as well because we don't have access to that specific information, that knowledge, that wisdom that you could share, or that love that you could share. So one thing I've learned through life and continue to learn is that mass culture, mass economics, mass politics, here we are in the most ridiculous time around that. What I see is that what they tell us, those forces of education and influence and media, they tell us one thing, and the truth, the thing that actually serves us most in our well-being and our consciousness and our access to more potential within ourselves and our ability to share in the world is 180 degrees away from what they say. So when they say A, we should go Z, right? By the time you invest all your money in A, the people making money are in Z. By the time you invest all your mental, physical, emotional energy in A, they're coming out the back door in Z, the ones that are successful, right? So rather than go to A, start looking at Z. Start trying on the hat. Try on the cap that says the opposite of what's being proposed is actually what I should do, what I should believe, what I should think or feel or entertain if I want to actually consistently improve my health and well-being and my access to more potential, more energy, more love, more truth in my life. So let's think of an example. Well, I already gave it. If you feel subconscious, or rather self-conscious, that what you have to share is not valuable, that you don't have value, right? And so you hold back what you really want to share, we all suffer because of that. So culture and media and society will try to make sure that you feel insignificant in what you have to offer and share. And if we buy into that, then we limit ourselves, and the individual consciousness that we hold around that keeps us from sharing that which is most valuable. So if we all are conditioned and we all are, we're suffering from the illusion of conditioning. We've been compromised by educational and societal systems that try to marginalize who we are, try to marginalize our intelligence and our consciousness and our potential as human beings in order for the machine or the system to function. Because the individual is what gets in the way. An individual waking up is the most powerful thing that can happen. And it's also the thing that gets in the way of smooth running systems and machines. So if that's true, that we've been conditioned by these forces, these institutions, these systems, then the way in which we speak to ourselves, the way in which we feel and think and perceive things has been tainted and influenced and conditioned by those systems and by those people. Therefore, if we look at our own individual lives and reality and the way we perceive ourselves, the way we perceive our life, we can apply the same principle of moving 180 degrees away from what they say. Let's think about our own thought process and then move 180 degrees away from that, try it on, entertain moving, thinking, acting, speaking, doing the exact opposite of the conditioned response that you tell yourself, and then see what the result is. You might be surprised to find that success and happiness and better relationship and more energy and better health and well-being all wait for you on that side of things, on the side of that decision-making process. When you actually go there and you have the courage to go the opposite direction of what you think you should do initially in your mind. You listen to your body, and your body leads you 180 degrees away from that to do what feels right to you, to do what you love or what feels good to you, or what is not profitable in the moment, but you know it feeds you and feeds the potential of someone else. The long-term picture of that is success, health, well-being, everything that you want in your life, everything you desire can come out of that alignment. So start to see how the larger cultural societal conditioning is playing out in you. Because the truth is, I didn't learn this language. It's not natural to me, I should say. I learned it through institutions. I learned it through familial structures, through society. Right? The words, the intonation, the feeling, the response that I have relative to the language I say, the language of my own mind speaking to me in words that are foreign to me, in phonetics designed specifically by people that want to keep me entrenched in their system and disempowered. Start to feel into that, right? This is what we have. This is the language we have. I'm an English-speaking person in this country, so be it. But in the same way that I could just say, well, I have a mind, therefore I'm just going to think without really analyzing or feeling it, without being rational, without witnessing it for what it is, without judgment, right? No, I have a language that I'm using with you right now within a context, a lexicon to understand things, to move forward. But the truth is, that language was given to me, taught to me. And I speak to myself in that language, often in a way that's degrading and limiting who I actually am. So this might seem like a tangent, maybe it is. But to me, it's all on point. It's on point with the story that I'm telling in this moment, the feeling that I have, the importance that I want to play in my own internal process of disengaging and embodying myself more and moving out of that unconscious malaise, that unconscious stupor that I find myself in when I'm not my full potential. We need to wake up. We need to wake up not to fight back or against the system necessarily. We need to wake up because it's our destiny, because that's who we are. We're supposed to be awake. And it's available to us every single moment. Don't be fooled into thinking that someday you're going to wake up. No. What more is needed? What more is necessary than one breath to wake up? again and again and again, each moment recognizing that your choice and your power is available to you in this moment. If you continue to stay aligned with the choice to breathe and feel yourself, to tune into the signals of your body, you continue to be free. Thank you. I love all of you. Courageous, beautiful, strong, intelligent, compassionate, amazing people. I love you.